Choosing the right sodium hydroxide can make or break your soap. Today we're putting Brambleberry Sodium Hydroxide head to head with Belle Chemicals. Which one will give you the smoothest bars, better consistency, and safer results? Stay tuned to find out which one should be your go-to for the perfect soap every time. First, let's start with comparing the packaging. So this is the Brambleberry packaging. It comes in this orange like plastic, and it is not sealed underneath it but sealed on the top, whereas Belle just comes as is, but then there is a seal on top. Brambleberry's lye is more like flakes, whereas Belle is more like powder. And let's pour in the Belle. Now I must say, with pouring this, because it is more like powder, it's kind of like the powder that kind of flies away, which kind of comes off a little unsafe. Whereas with Brambleberry's flakes, you pour the flakes in there, they are not going anywhere. They are going to flake right there in that container where you left them. So when it comes to packaging and consistency, I prefer Brambleberry over Belle. One thing I do recommend, regardless of which sodium hydroxide you use, is having a gallon Ziploc bag. That way you can put the sodium hydroxide inside of there. If there are little flakes, they'll spill into that bag instead of on your working space. So here they are. There's the Brambleberry and the Belle. I'll have the labels in the remainder of the video so you can know which soap bar is being made with which lye. And I'll use lye and sodium hydroxide interchangeably, but they are literally the same thing. Lye is just a quicker version of saying it. But as you can see, you see how I have to scrape the rest of the Belle out? That's because the Belle just kind of hangs out in the container, whereas Brambleberry ain't doing that. The temperatures for both were pretty consistent. The batter for the Brambleberry did get thick really quick, but honestly, I don't think that was because of the Brambleberry sodium hydroxide. I have made this soap with Brambleberry sodium hydroxide multiple times, and it has come out, the pour has come out just like the Belle version. But I think might have just been like the weather. There are different factors that could go into it, and I think I might have stick blended slightly longer than necessary. So don't blame this thickness on Brambleberry, because it's definitely not. I will insert a photo of soap that I made with Brambleberry towards the end of this video. They both came out nice. Now the Brambleberry one is going to be a little more muddled with the color, whereas with the Belle one you can see the distinct purple Brazilian clay in the pigment. However, like I said, I don't think that has anything to do with Brambleberry sodium hydroxide. Here's a photo of soap that I made with Brambleberry, and it looks just like the soap with Belle. So now the more important question is, which one should you use to create perfect soap? Honestly, you can use either one of them. Your soap is going to come out just fine as long as you follow all the necessary steps. However, which one's going to be better for your pocket definitely Belle Chemicals if you buy it in bulk. Here you'll see Brambleberry and Walmart and Amazon have Belle Chemicals for the same price, which honestly was not the case when I purchased it, but it is the case now. So they are the same price. However, if you buy Belle Chemicals in bulk, you see here, it goes down from $15 a pound to, or $15 per pound, down to around $10 per pound. So it's better to get Belle Chemicals if you can in bulk.